just know I'm going to talk about Pinnacle books again with this one. Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. My first experience with Terror of the Zygons was in 1979 with the Pinnacle books novelization, Doctor Who and the Loch Ness Monster. Now that, of course, was an American reprint of the Target novelizations, but I didn't really know that at the time. But needless to say, a story about Doctor Who and the Loch Ness Monster, I was all in on that. And the cover image was just fascinating to me. The Zygons became my favorite Doctor Who monster, even though they only ever appeared in this one story. Or at least that was the case up until the 50th anniversary, but I'll get to that in several months. But I find it doubly ironic that this story, one that I loved from the novelization, happens to also be one of the few Doctor Who stories I do not have on physical media. Now, of course, there are all the missing episodes, and I've watched the reconstructions of those. But this is different. This is one where a DVD has actually been released of this story, and I don't have it. Now, of course, you might be thinking, what's the big deal? Lots of people don't have DVDs. Well, I started buying the Doctor Who DVDs many years ago, and I vividly remember when I first decided to start buying them all. I had been buying the new sets as the new Doctor Who seasons were released, but I didn't really have any of the classic Doctor Who, aside from I had bought the Unearthly Child box set that had the very first couple of episodes. I distinctly remember when the DVD of The Web Planet came out, and it was a $15 DVD, and I decided then, for whatever reason, that I was going to start buying each of the DVDs as they came out, and then on any given month, if there wasn't a new release, I'd pick up one of the existing older releases and fill in a collection. And so at first, my purchases of the DVDs was completely random. It was whatever the restoration team put together to release as a new release, and then whatever happened to be on sale that month when I was looking. And one by one, a month at a time, I started buying all of these DVDs. And eventually,